again to the GDFL footy show as we're coming towards the end of the season, the home and away games, and well, it looks like the final five might be exactly that, a final five as it sits at the moment. Some great games last weekend, including the WorkSafe game of the round out at the Inverleigh Oval. We'll have a little bit of a chat about that coming up very shortly, and a big round of matches coming up this weekend, including the 94.7 match of the day, the Tommy Tigers up against the Bellpost Hill Panthers. Should be an absolute ripper. Hello, I'm Dick Philpott, and once again I've assembled some of the biggest names and brains in country football to eradicate, adjudicate, communicate, and definitely not procrastinate. And the first man on my left, who needs absolutely no introduction, but we do it anyway, is the former mayor without the hair, the Thomson stalwart, and he's quacking a bit at the moment about his Tommy. Yeah, stalwart, mate.
Stalwart.
Yeah, former president.
Yeah.
Ex-player.
Yeah.
Have you done the water boy job?
I've done that as well.
Jeez, I tell you what, you're not bad. Anyway, Johnny Mitchell, lovely to see you again this evening, mate.
It is great to see you too, Dick. It's been a bit fresh, isn't it?
Bit fresh. Had a decent bit of rain on Monday night. It was a big storm come through Geelong.
Oh, I hope that mixed grill's hot tonight.
That's all right, out of the Buckley's bar there, the sizzling hot pot prawns.
Oh, my goodness.
I tell you what, mate, I was weaned on them.
Weaned on them?
Yep.
You look like a prawn.
Oh, shut up. How you doing? Gags there, folks. And, of course, we have a very special guest on the show. But Alex is on the interchange bench. Grubby couldn't find his way down here tonight, so we brought in from the Bellpost Hill Panthers, the chairman of selectors, director of football, Tony Dyson. G'day, mate.
G'day, Dick. How are you, mate?
Lovely to see you at Buckley's on a beautiful Friday night, mate.
Yeah, it's freezing out there.
Did I call you Dyson? It's Dyson, isn't
Dyson.
it?
Yeah, that's
I'm an idiot.
Some call him God.
Do they?
Some do out at Bellpost Hill.
I've heard.
Oh, well, look, 7 premierships, 8 grand finals. Who else could do that?
Fano rang me and said so we ought to get someone in on the show tonight, a special guest seeing Thomson and Bellpost Hill, before he can even finish talking.
Wait on, we can't talk about Thomson.
Yeah, that's what I said, we're not getting a Thomson bloke in here.
No, well, that's right.
Because they reckon it's the Thomson North Geelong show.
That's it, yeah. Well, you couldn't do that.
No, we won't do that. That's all right.
We'll get another letter in the editor.
Oh, we'll do. Now, we'll have a bit of a chat to Tony later on to find out what's going on at the Ring Road Recreation Reserve, but last Sunday was the WorkSafe game of the round, and it was out at the Inverleigh Oval between the Inverleigh Hawks and the North Geelong Magpies. The ambassador for WorkSafe was there, Billy Brownless, and Andrew Walker from the Carlton Blues. So it was a magnificent occasion. Great lunch.
Did you get an invite?
Good, you never asked me.
Oh, goodness me. I'm still waiting for mine.
Thought you'd never asked me.
Well, how did you get in?
Well, because people wanted me there.
I heard that there was a spare seat on the North Geelong table. They couldn't fill it.
Yep.
Is that what happened?
Last minute.
Late call up. I heard you walking across the ground at quarter time, and I heard someone tap you on the shoulder and said, "Dick, we can't fill these 2 seats. You can have both of them."
You idiot. No, Rosemary filled the other one up. That's all right. No, it was a very lovely day indeed. But speaking of that, Alex Degani talked up with the ambassador for WorkSafe.
Well, this game of the month has attracted the big names from everywhere. One's a local identity in Billy Brownless. What do you think of the match, mate?
Actually, a good game. North Geelong were really good, and they just let a few goals in just before half-time there, and Inverleigh, obviously top side, played pretty well. So a good game overall.
Yep. Tell us about the cause you being here, WorkSafe, AFL Victoria. Have you been doing this much?
No, this is my first one, but it's really good, because football clubs are like communities, are like a pub, I suppose. So it's great to see so many here and a lot of kids, and WorkSafe's so important. Everyone, you want mum or dad to come home, and they've got to be very safe at work and when work out in the footy ground too. So that's what it's all about. They've been good sponsors for 15 years now of local footy, which is really important, of course. So well done to WorkSafe, and well done to Inverleigh and North Geelong today. I thought it was a really good game.
One thing that we love about both these clubs is they're very big about their juniors, and you've seen a lot of junior footy in recent years. Young Oscar's doing fantastic from all reports.
He's going okay. He's only 16, but he went okay in the carnival. But we don't put too much pressure on him. That's the one thing you probably should do, because kids don't make it, and then they think they've failed, and when they haven't, it's all about playing with your mates and having a bit of fun, and and it's also the netball clubs too, which are really important. And it's funny, when I'm living up in Melbourne, they don't have netball clubs, and I grew up with the Druidry Football Netball Club, and the girls are really important too.
Yep. Finally, this is just from a 198 gamer to just the guy that's learning the game. Yeah. I was born Friday, September 9th, 1994, at 3/4 time of a Geelong Bulldogs game.
Were you?
And a half an hour later, Sandy Roberts goes, "Billy, you are king of Geelong."
He did.
So my last question for you, if someone's having a shot after the siren, what's your words? Take us through them.
What am I thinking? Yeah. Well, I didn't think too much. If you have a look at it, and you probably wouldn't have, since you're only 30 minutes old.
Exactly.
But I just had a routine, So you went back, and I would have hated to think about it because I might have missed, and then who knows what would have happened. I probably wouldn't be sitting here talking to you. So I just went through it, and luckily enough looked up and I was going through the goals, and then I don't know why, but I ran 50 metres, and if you know me playing, I'd never ran 50 metres. So it was fantastic, and people still bring it up, and I still watch it occasionally on TV. So good fun. Just glad I kicked it. Yeah.
Yeah, mate. If it were up to me, the footy world needs more blokes like you. Thanks so much for joining us.
And well done to you boys too. You've been doing it for a long time, and that's what it's all about. Football clubs are fantastic because the juniors we spoke about, the netballers, the ladies in the canteen, the boys having a few beers, and it gives us all work. And that's what it's a great game, footy.
Yeah. Thanks very much, mate.
Good on you. Well done.
Yeah, Billy Brownless did a great job, not only being present on the day, but entertaining the masses at the lunch.
At the lunch,
At the lunch. Did I tell you I went to the lunch?
You did tell me you went to the lunch, Dick, and you're very happy about it too.
Pretty happy about it.
You're pretty dirty on it when you never got an invitation.
I was a little bit snooty. That's okay. But I reckon, Tony, it was a great game of footy, and a lot of people didn't give North much of a chance, really, because of Inverleith's sensational form at the moment. But, gee, North took it right up to them.
Yeah, look, I was there. They did. They were North. Inverleith got off to a flyer. It looked like there was going to be a bit lopsided, and then North came back at them quarter time. And the second quarter, I thought North got right back into it till about the 5 minutes before half time, and then Blake Hudson just took over and got a few important clearances of goals. And
that hurt a bit, being an ex-North Geelong boy, that he was just coming out.
He was very good.
Giving a nice old touch up to the Maggies, but never mind. No, I was really impressed with North. I sort of thought that considering the manpower that they're lacking compared to last year, when they had, obviously they had Pittman out there, he was the Whitley medalist, of course, and they lost a bit, and Charlie Farrell, of course, going to Bell Park. They really just managed to stay with Inverleith all day. And as I said, a couple of times late in the second quarter, when they let 3 goals just go away, when they were just about level with them, I think that was the turning point.
Yeah, I think with those, as you've said, they've lost all those players. That's the part they're struggling to deal with, where they used to keep up with the top sides. Now they just haven't got that polish and the finish off. They've just got a lot of young kids that they're blooding through, and they just probably haven't got the composure when it's needed. So that was my take on it.
Tony, you were there and putting your chairman of selectors or football managers hat on. Do you see any weaknesses in the Inverleith side that maybe Belpo still could exploit?
Oh, no, we match up pretty well against them and them against us, and I think it just gets down to it on the day.
Yep.
Anyone can beat anyone. As you can see from the top 4 sides, on their day, anyone can beat anyone. I truly believe that. And, I thought they were a bit scrappy, Inverleith. That day, but
anyway, no, it was a good day though, and a great occasion as well. And I didn't see you both at the lunch, but that's okay. We're going to take we're going to take a short break and look at these magnificent Mick Larkin snapshots of Geelong.
They're fantastic,
and we'll be right back after this.
We come together.